Valley of the Lanterns, the peaceful valley. Nestled between the great mountain ranges of the world lies a hidden valley, cut off from the outside world by nature's towering defenses. This valley is known as the Valley of the Lanterns, a place where magic lingers in the air, and the people live in harmony with the land. The valley is most famous for its ancient tradition, the Festival of Lanterns. Each year, during the summer solstice, the entire valley comes alive as every villager crafts a lantern imbued with their hopes, dreams, and memories. They release these lanterns into the night sky, a glowing sea of light that drifts up into the heavens, where it is said to guide the spirits of their ancestors. Our story follows Lina, a 16-year-old girl filled with curiosity, creativity, and an insatiable thirst for adventure. Unlike the other villagers, who are content with their simple life, Lina longs for more. She is fascinated by the magic of the lanterns and has spent years studying them under the watchful eye of her grandmother, Elda, the valley's most skilled and respected lantern maker. However, Elda is not just a craftswoman. She is the last living guardian of a great secret, one that has been passed down through generations. As the Festival of Lanterns approaches, Lina notices strange behavior from her grandmother. Elda becomes increasingly distant, and whispers of a looming threat circulate among the village elders. They speak in hushed tones of a dark past, of a powerful force that once threatened the valley but was sealed away by the ancestors. The discovery. One evening, while exploring her grandmother's workshop, Lina stumbles upon an old, forgotten room filled with ancient relics. Among them is a strange, glowing lantern that stands apart from all the others. It is old, far older than any lantern she has ever seen, and etched with symbols of a long-forgotten language. Intrigued, Lina lights the lantern, unknowingly breaking an ancient seal. As the light flickers to life, a tremor shakes the valley, and a dark, ominous cloud forms in the distance. That night, Lina dreams of a towering figure cloaked in shadow. He speaks to her, his voice like the echo of thunder. "I am Morgath, the true master of the valley. You have freed me, and soon, all shall be darkness." Lina wakes in a cold sweat, unsure if it was just a dream or something more. The next morning, the valley is not as it was. The skies are gray, and the once bright lanterns that filled the streets with warmth now flicker weakly. Crops begin to wilt, and a strange, cold mist seeps into the village. The villagers grow anxious, but they dismiss it as an unusual change in weather. Lina, however, knows better. When she confronts Elda, her grandmother finally reveals the truth. Centuries ago, Morgath was a powerful sorcerer who sought to steal the valley's magic to create a realm of eternal darkness. The ancestors, with the help of the Heart Lantern, a powerful artifact created to preserve the valley's light, managed to seal Morgath away. But the lantern Lina found was the very one that had kept him imprisoned. By lighting it, she had weakened the seal, allowing Morgath to begin regaining his strength. The journey begins. Elda tells Lina that Morgath's full return can only be stopped by rekindling the Eternal Lantern, a mystical source of power hidden atop the lantern's peak, the highest mountain in the valley. The Eternal Lantern was once a beacon of hope, shining its light over the valley, but it had gone out centuries ago when the Guardians hid it to protect it from Morgath's corruption. Determined to right her mistake, Lina vows to find the Eternal Lantern and restore its light before Morgath can fully escape. Elda, despite her age, agrees to accompany her granddaughter on this dangerous journey. Along the way, they are joined by Kai, a brave but somewhat arrogant boy from the village, who sees the journey as a chance to prove himself a hero, and Taro, a mischievous and clever fox spirit who has lived in the valley for centuries and knows the land better than anyone. The group sets off on their perilous journey, traveling through ancient forests, across rushing rivers, and up treacherous mountain paths. Along the way, they encounter the shadow beasts, dark creatures sent by Morgath to stop them. Each battle tests their strength, but it also brings them closer together. Lina begins to discover hidden depths to herself, realizing she has a special connection to the valley's magic, a connection stronger than she ever imagined. Trials of the Lantern Keepers. As Lina and her companions travel deeper into the mountains, they come across the ruins of the Lantern Keepers, an ancient order that once guarded the Eternal Lantern. In these ruins, Lina finds clues about the Heart Lantern and its true purpose. She learns that her family, the descendants of the original Lantern Keepers, were entrusted with protecting the valley's light. Elda confirms that she was once a guardian, but after Morgath's defeat, she and the other guardians hid the Eternal Lantern away, fearing it could fall into the wrong hands. This revelation weighs heavily on Lina, as she realizes her actions not only put the valley in danger, but also betrayed the legacy of her ancestors. Kai, sensing her doubt, tries to cheer her up by showing her how the people of the valley believe in her. Despite their fears, they continue to craft their lanterns, believing that light will once again triumph over darkness. This strengthens Lina's resolve. In the final leg of their journey, they reach the Crimson Forest, a place where the lantern's magic is twisted and corrupted by Morgath's influence. Here, Lina faces her greatest test yet. She is separated from the group and confronted by Morgath himself. He tempts her, offering her the power to control both light and darkness if she joins him. He shows her visions of what could be, a world where she would be the most powerful person in the valley, where no one could tell her what to do. For a moment, Lina is tempted, but then she remembers the teachings of her grandmother. The lanterns are not about power, but about hope, unity, and love. She refuses Morgath's offer, and with a newfound sense of purpose, she escapes his grasp. The Eternal Lantern. Lina reunites with her companions at the base of Lantern's Peak, the mystical mountain where the Eternal Lantern resides. The peak is an awe-inspiring sight, with waterfalls of light cascading down its slopes and ancient crystals glowing faintly in the dark. But the final challenge awaits them. Morgath's power has corrupted the peak, and the path to the summit is treacherous, filled with shadowy creatures and illusions meant to break their spirit. As they climb, Lina learns to wield the Heart Lantern's power. It reacts to her emotions, growing brighter as her confidence and belief in the valley's light strengthens. With Kai and Taro's help, they fend off Morgath's minions, but Elda, in a final act of sacrifice, stays behind to hold off Morgath's most powerful shadow beasts, telling Lina that the future of the valley rests with her. At the summit, Lina faces Morgath in a climactic battle. Morgath, now fully formed, is a towering figure of darkness, wielding the power to snuff out the lantern's light with a mere gesture. But Lina, using the Heart Lantern, summons the combined hopes and dreams of the entire valley. The villagers, though far away, sense her need and light their own lanterns, sending them into the sky. The light from the valley rises like a tide, filling the sky with a brilliance that cuts through Morgath's shadows. Lina, empowered by the love and unity of her people, reignites the Eternal Lantern with a burst of radiant light. The force is so powerful that Morgath is banished forever, his shadowy form dissolving into the night. A new dawn. With Morgath defeated and the Eternal Lantern shining brightly once more, the valley is restored to its former glory. The dark mist clears, the crops begin to grow again, and the lanterns shine brighter than ever. Lina returns home a hero, having not only saved her people but also discovered her true purpose as the valley's next guardian. The Festival of Lanterns is held in celebration of Lina's victory, and this year's event is more beautiful than any before. Hundreds of lanterns float into the sky, their light merging with the stars above. Lina, now standing where her grandmother once stood, releases her own lantern into the sky, watching it drift higher and higher until it disappears into the heavens. As the festival ends, Lina gazes at the eternal light shining from Lantern's Peak, knowing that as long as the people of the valley remain united, the light will never fade.